What's up YouTube? My name is Koi, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. I've been getting a lot of questions on my gear, a lot of people looking at it, looking at all my stuff, and I've been wanting to make this series for a while, make a series on, educating newer players and even older players, just kind of sharing my experience, sharing my knowledge, and then, you know, you guys can comment in the section, expand some of your knowledge, make this place a place of learning. But today's topic is going to be plate carriers. As far as airsoft goes, they're technically not necessary, but I think they're great. It gives you that sense of security, a little bit of confidence. It pads up your shots, doesn't make you feel, as painful, and you can obviously carry stuff. But they're not necessary in airsoft. But I, as a player as a serious player, I'd say for like 4 years now, I can't really go without a plate carrier. I can't really go without my kit. I know there's times where I should slim it down. I just can't really break away from it. So I wanted to talk about my plate carrier setup that I'm sure a lot of you have seen, and kind of just talk about why I have it set up this way and what's kind of going on in it, because I get a lot of people asking about it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I don't really have a script. This is kind of going to be a one take, as you will. So if you enjoy this kind of content, just let me know. Like and subscribe for future content. I'm going to try to expand my arsenal of what I'll be, kind of videos I'll be making here. So without further ado, let's get right in. So starting off, this is a Ranger Grain Emerson gear plate carrier. I don't really have the exact model. I know Striker Industries is the airsoft company that makes a plate carrier just like this, and I highly recommend it. This plate carrier has been serving me since 2021, so for the past like 2-3 years. A lot has changed over that time, play style, including down to the fields that I play at. But this plate carrier has served me really well and is continuing to do so. I have thought about switching plate carriers, maybe making something a little bit, a little more slimmed down, but I haven't found any options that really satisfy me yet, so we're kind of rocking with this. Up front, I have I believe this is the OneTake admin pouch. I don't really know the exact model. I saw this one, actually it was advertised for canines, like, put it on your little dog. But it's a nice little pouch up front, and I carry a pen in here. I usually throw my car keys and my phone in here just so I have quick access to it, and I've had people shoot at it a lot. Nothing really happens to it. Now this plate carrier does have a built-in admin pouch right here. I don't know if you can really see that where my fingers are. All I really have in there is a notepad. I do have a pen just in case I need to write stuff down, and I have a marker tucked away right there. That's just in case I ever need it. I do have a tourniquet, and that's not an airsoft one. That is a real tourniquet, and I have it up there just because as a gear enthusiast and a firearm enthusiast, I want to be able to translate this into real steel as much as possible, and I want to make it a habit of carrying stuff like this just in case when I do transition over to real steel. Right now I'm basically strictly only airsoft at the moment, but I do want to get into the threshold of shooting real guns and training with real gear. So this is kind of just a mental mindset prep just to kind of get into it. Plus, there have been a couple of times where I've needed to use a tourniquet, not in airsoft, but just personal life, it was really weird. But glad that I have these. Haven't had to use them in a while, and pray to God it stays that way. Moving down, Mark III chest rig, kind of just buckled in, and I carry 4 EPMs up front, and in that little pouch right here, I carry, and that's actually a really great thing that I carry. It's this little first aid pouch. Now these come from Walmart. They're a couple dollars. They come with band-aids, some antiseptic wipes, alcohol prep pads, a little bit of gauze, but as you can see here, just band-aids. And especially for airsoft, a lot of times, bandages is all you'll need. I do have a sticker from Adventures in Airsofting, so shout out to him. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to him. He's a great dude, makes a lot of great content. So give him a shout out. I do have a hydration for like outdoor longer type games that just tie back into here, and I will get into the back in a little bit. I want to save that, for that section of the video. I have a radio. It's nothing really fancy. It's just a what brand is a Paxton two-way radio with, it's basically like the cheap walkie-talkies you buy, like 6 channels and a volume. I bought it just because it was really cheap, and for skirmish games that's all I need. I don't really need like a Baofeng, etc. for that, but it's great to use. And my little dangler pouch down here, let's see what I have in here. So I carry a little mouth guard. Sometimes I forget my mouth pro, so I just wear a mask and put that in, and have this little toolkit in here. So this carries it's a little hot outside. It carries this little snowflake, and got a bunch of tools on it, and actually it comes really in handy, especially when I'm changing out the CO2 on my pistol. I might do that video on the belt later on. I thought there were people out here, sorry. So I do have one more thing. It's in here. It's just a survival pouch, or like a survival card. Not a very good one. I kind of just use this more or less as like it's a box opener and occasionally a screwdriver. Not needed, but it makes my life a little bit easier at times. And in case I ever get shot for real, pray to God no one actually needs to read this, but it's an instruction manual on how to use a tourniquet. But if you're reading a tourniquet and someone's bleeding out, you shouldn't be reading that tourniquet. Shouldn't be reading the guy. You should just already know how to do it. You know what I mean? So let's move on to the back side. So yeah, Philippine flag. Proud to be. So let's move on to the back. So I have a lot going on the back side, and the mentality behind it was I set this up for squad-orientated. I can't speak English. Holy fuck. Squad-orientated environments. So I have an idle gear mini map. A lot of companies make this. This is a fake one. This is my idle gear. And in it, I just carry my hydration bladder. I don't know if that could be seen. I carry some extra batteries in these pouches, and usually, BBs, etc. Like stuff that I need, but not necessarily need immediately. And better to have and not need it. I also have a collection of jet tags from all over the place, and some of them I bought myself. Some of them were gifts. Over to the right, as you can see, I do carry another mag back here. It's just a standard M4 high mid cap, but I did a blue duct tape pull tab mod on. This is a buddy mag, so my thought process behind it was, especially with a lot of rental players, is just they run out of ammo, they don't really check ammo, or they have issues with their mag. So this is basically just a, hey, if you need ammo, pull this out of my bag, or pull this off my back, plug that into your gun, go have a fun time. And that way they don't really have to distract me. I don't have to worry about fumbling around on my kit, like here, take this mag pouch. It's just go ahead, take this, go have some fun. That's that. This is there's a bracelet that a friend of mine gave me. It's in my Discord. I don't know if you want me to name you or not. You know who you are. I still have it. I keep it here. Little good luck charm. I did have a flower, but the flower broke, sadly. Last thing is going to be these little pouches right here. These are grenade pouches, and again, it's a squad orientated environment. So basically, my thought process is basically, if I need to use a nade, I don't have to be the one pulling the nade. It's just I'll kind of like hold an angle or like hold a corner, etc. Some guy can come up behind me, or a squad mate or whatever. They just, clip the buckle, take a nade out, throw it, and we go do our thing. So that's the mindset behind it. Got a black cummerbund. That's really all I got left for in terms of my my plate carrier. I think the only other question I've gotten is just why the blue tape. I kind of took a page out of Conflict, where a lot of people are marking their stuff with tape, and I know some people do this. This is more like so some people do it with airsoft. I use this as a way to positively ID myself and my own gear. So someone drops a mag, I'm like, oh, let's get the blue tape. Everyone knows that that this blue tape is mine, so it's probably mine. I have same thing right here. There's the blue tape, and there's been a couple of incidences where I was running and I ran around a corner and someone saw the blue tape and they were like, oh wait, don't shoot that guy, he's a friend. And it's actually worked really well. And it's I'm not saying you have to do this, but it's something that I personally do, and it does make my life a little bit easier. It doesn't really compromise, in my opinion, with camo, etc. It's just something I do. I don't really know how to end this video, but I think I covered everything. Oh, I guess except for the push to talk. I forgot about this push to talk over here. Yeah, I don't really know how really to end the video. That's just really it in terms of my plate carrier. If you guys like this, go ahead and let me know, and I'll see about making content for other pieces of equipment, which is gonna be my belt and really just my helmet. And I don't really know how to like shoot and like do the cinematography, stuff like that. So it might just be a one-take video like this. But if you like this sort of content, more informative, educational, etc., please let me know in the comments down below. And I appreciate you all for coming along for the ride. We're almost at 300 at the time of recording, and we're like 290 right now. But I appreciate you all for helping the channel grow, and thank you for sticking around if you made it this far in the video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I deadass don't know how to fucking end it, so I guess we will leave it there. Peace out, YouTube.